go to the Eagles. Now, once again, he's out of contract in 2024. I feel like the Eagles will be looking not only to pick up, young players because they're rebuilding, but they will need to get experience. Purely because, A, you need experience in rebuild to guide the young players, nurture the young players, create them and build them as players. You can't just have a bunch of young players in a team. There's no leader. And the other reason they need sort of a bit more experienced players is because they lost Shuey, Nick Nat, and Shannon Hearn in one off season. They might lose Barras and McGovern in, future off seasons, given that there's already been rumours around those two leaving, etc, etc. Although I do think McGovern will stay, but Barras I feel like probably will leave. Caleb Marchbank, it's just not worked out at Carlton. I feel like Eagles might take a punt on him. He won't cost much. He won't be on a big salary at all. And they can probably play around with giving him peanuts. And you can't say no, because I don't think any other club would want Caleb Marchbank. But if you're a Carlton fan, have I misunderstood him? Let me know in the comments. Now, Carlton also have players like David Cunningham and Matt Owie, Sam Durden, who are also out of contract, but I don't think teams would want them. Collingwood is a really big one. They have quite a few players out of contract, and I feel like there is potential for players to leave, given that, generally speaking, when a side's at the top, their team is so strong that even really good players can't break into the squad. I mean, we're looking at a host of players in 2023 that couldn't break into the Collingwood team that are brilliant players, like Finley Macrae. Now, Finley Macrae is a non-free agent, but he does go out of contract in 2024. According to this, I don't think he's the one who's going to leave, given that Taylor Adams has departed to Sydney. I've got Josh Carmichael leaving, and I've got him going to Richmond. I feel like Richmond are crying out for forwards of any size. Small forwards we need, tall forwards we need, medium forwards we need. We need forwards, for fuck's sake. And this guy is really good. He is a non-free agent, so complications there. But I think just please bring him to Richmond, for fuck's sake. Quite interestingly, Oleg Markov is an unrestricted free agent, according to this. So is he going to leave? I'm not so sure. Will Hoskin-Elliott is one to look out for as well. As a restricted free agent, out of contract, he's done 8 years at Collingwood. Would he want a different opportunity somewhere else? Maybe. I could even see him going to a third state, start at GWS, goes to Victoria. Could he end up in Perth, in, Queensland? So there is a potential for him to maybe leave. Also, a restricted free agent for Collingwood is Jeremy Howe, but I think he'll stay. For the Essendon Football Club, I've got two names. The first name I have is Dylan Shield. He's a non-free agent at the end of 2024. I think he's going to go to St Kilda. Now, a couple of reasons. One, he's out of contract, but the second is there've already been rumours about him going to St Kilda in the 2023 off-season. It was heavily debated, and I thought, honestly, Essendon surely would want to get rid of him. I mean, it hasn't worked out. Whilst there might be still a little bit of trade value there, can you get rid of him? So I genuinely think that's an opportunity missed by Essendon. St Kilda have a habit of picking up these really dead, hopeless midfielders, Paddy Dow. I just feel like it's just in their history.